Multiple Emmy Award winning host of the Extreme Home Makeover. Now we have Rock the Block. Season 4 is coming up soon. Ty Pennington. So thank you very much.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming in. And you are here in Jacksonville this weekend for the Home and Patio show, right?
I am, and probably going to, take my mom down to Bike Fest as soon as we get our chaps on. Oh. So yeah, it's gonna be an awesome weekend.
And you managed to get through the crowds at the Gate River Run.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yeah.
we're sitting here when we were excited when you finally got through, and we're like, yes, because it's crazy busy out there right now. So what are you doing at the Home and Patio show, though?
I'm going to be chatting about not only the projects I'm doing with Rock the Block, but Battle on the Beach, which is also another fun show I do on HGTV, but also like all the other projects I do off camera, including the house I built down in Palm Coast. So it's awesome. Like, I've also run into some projects that have not been that easy. So I'll share some of those dilemmas as well. Anybody who's been building around COVID, like, it's been tough.
Ooh,
yeah.
I could only imagine.
Yeah, well, just everything has gone up. So it's like, so if you can hold off a little bit, but prices are finally coming down.
You just mentioned your house in Palm Coast. I've heard that this is kind of eco-friendly. You just built it recently. Can you tell about that? Because as a meteorologist, I'm very excited about that.
Well, yeah. So I found this incredible lot. Like, it was like finding a Mayan ruin right on the intercoastal, and it was several years ago. But I teamed up with this company, and we were going to make a modular home, but it ended up being that we still did a stick build, but it was based on that idea. But yeah, we did solar. We did like incredible filter systems, as well as just really great windows that tint when the sun hits it, so it really reduces the amount of energy you're wasting. But yeah, I mean, look, let's face it, we're all going to go solar eventually. But yeah, it sort of takes care of itself, which is great.
I mean, so yeah, if anybody is thinking about that, I think one of the misnomers with that is people don't think it's cost effective. They think it's just kind of this extra green thing. I mean, can you touch on that at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's not cheap because you got to put your panels in, but honestly, over time, it just shows you, like, wow, they pay for themselves. And then once you get that paid, it's like a loan. And then all of a sudden it's yours, and all of a sudden it's still working, and you're no longer paying electrical bills, which is great. But especially if you're heating more than just, say, a house, like a pool or a sauna, any of that. Like, it all works really, really well. But for me, it's also about the efficiency and the clean air by making sure you've got an airtight home and also running like a HEPA filter. My mom is allergic to like life, and so to be able to like clean all the particles out of the air, like, including cat hair and whatever is on me at the time. So it's great to have a healthy home.
I start coming home from work.
Yeah, covered in dust.
Hey, so speaking of work, though, you have a new season of Rock the Block coming up, on Monday, right? March 6th?
Yeah, season premiere, and it's in Colorado this year, and oh my God, it's just so majestic. Like the background, the Rockies, but the competition is incredible. The talent of design teams, like these guys blew it out of the water. Like I'm really, really impressed, and like I've seen a lot, but I have to say these houses are insane. These teams are insane, and seeing everybody like. I think I'll ride bareback for one of the episodes, which is exciting.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more than just building and working on stuff.
Yes. Well, I like to throw in some Thai challenges to see how well they do in the environment. So it's a fun season, to say the least.
And that's going to be on HGTV, right?
Yeah, I think it premieres Monday. I'm guessing 8 or 9.
Oh, that's exciting. I got to check that out. What other projects are going on? I know you just mentioned a few there, too. I mean, you're busy guy.
I am, yeah. I thought I was retired, but they've brought me back. But no, so I'm doing a show called Battle on the Beach, which is really fun, where me and 2 other designers sort of mentor these teams that take on. I'm trying to get them to come down to the coast down here because, like, who wouldn't want to work on a project, right on the beach? And so, yeah, we're doing that right now. We've got several other projects going on, but I'm also working on a house in Savannah. I did this huge project in Atlanta that, of course, really was a bear, but the good news is we finally got that finished. But I'm always juggling a couple of things, I'm one of those people that seems to be better when they've got more projects, know?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
As long as you get them completed, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I mean, thanks. And also, like I mentioned, you live right here on the First Coast. Love Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could have lived anywhere. You could have settled in Hollywood when you chose the First Coast.
Well, I ended up, I think it's funny because I ended up living in St. Simon's when I was a junior in high school because my parents were like, let's let's try another place for you to see if you do better. And so I ended up taking road trips down to Fernandina and coming down and checking out the coast down here when I was a kid, just looking for surfing waves. So I fell in love with the coast back then, and so to be able to find a spot down there, it was like sort of a homecoming, if you will.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ty, for coming in here. Remember, he is at the Home and Patio show today and tomorrow at the Prime Osborne Center.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming in with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes.